Welcome to MedTech Evolution video series, BPACNZRx. Activation of BPACNZRx. Activating BPACNZRF-NZ integration for the first time. The About MIMS menu from the Help menu drop-down has been changed to About Drug Formulary, so it's been replaced by this one here. So double-click to open it up. If you are changing from MIMS to BPAC, then the radio button will be in MIMS. I've already changed, so my radio button is already in BPAC. Select the BPAC button. To activate the BPACNZRx drug formulary, ensure you're logged into MedTech Evolution as a user with system access rights. When you select the BPACNZRx button in here, you'll be prompted with the following message. I'm going to use some screenshots to demonstrate this for you, as I've already upgraded to BPAC. This is the screen that will pop up. Click on the OK to view the New Zealand formulary website T's and C's by selecting the provided link. Select the Register button, this one here. A registration validity check will be performed, and if the registration is found to be valid, the following message will be displayed: that a successful registration for BPAC has been completed. The Register button will be updated to become Run BPACNZRx Drug Update, which you can click on here. Once the download has completed, NZRx activation prompt will be displayed with details of the prerequisites necessary before the activation of BPACNZRx. This is the confirmation message to activate the BPAC formulary and disable MIMS, and the following prerequisites are required: acceptance of the BPACNZRx terms and conditions, read and understood the BPAC RNZ activation user guide, all necessary historical medication-related reports have been run, a MedTech database backup has been performed, and all other users must be logged out of MedTech. And do you wish to continue? So at this point, answer yes or no. An important note regarding the activation process. Activation of BPACNZRx should be treated as a system upgrade, and therefore all others must be logged out of MedTech Evolution at the time of activation. The activation process may take some time to complete and is dependent on the size of the database, and as such it is recommended that activation of BPACNZRx be completed at a time when the practice is not required to be operational for a period. Please ensure all prerequisite requirements are completed before completing the activation of BPACNZRx functionality. It's recommended that you perform a database backup process prior to your practice activating BPAC RNZ if one has not already been completed recently. After ensuring all the prerequisites are completed, click on the Yes option to continue with the BPACNZRx activation. The BPAC activation process will be performed and the NZF drug update installed. This is the message that will display. Once the NZF drug update and the BPACNZRx activation process have been completed, click OK on the information prompt displayed. Select OK. The following MIMS removal information prompt will now be displayed. These details will automatically be saved into the MedTech Evolution database and remain accessible from the Help About Drug Formulary window. These details will be automatically saved into the MedTech Evolution database and remain accessible from Help About Drug Formulary window by clicking on the MIMS Removal Information button, should MIMS require evidence of this action in relation to their terms and conditions. Click on the OK to close the information prompt. After BPAC activation, the MIMS drug database will no longer be accessible. However, historical patient medications and medical warnings will be displayed. To view all the changes to the Medtech Evolution application and the prescribing and medical warning changes on the patient record, you must log out and log back into Medtech Evolution. Important note: if during the BPACNZRx activation it has been identified that your practice does not have a valid registration, you will be prompted with a message advising you that your organisation BPACNZRx registration is no longer current. If this occurs, please contact BPACNZ on 0800 633 236 or email them on contact@bpacnzrx.org to renew or establish your registration for BPACNZRx. Important note: the New Zealand Monthly Update Download. Important note: NZF Monthly Update Download. If the download to the NZF Monthly Update fails due to user access to the download location, the following message will be displayed. Please contact your practice IT support for assistance in ensuring that you have access to the specified location and try the NZF Monthly Update download process again once the access has been provided. Switching from BPACNZRx back to MEMS. If the situation arises where your practice would like to change from BPACNZRx integrated formulary back to the MIMS drug formulary, you are advised to contact the Medtech support team to discuss the process of the activation of MIMS. It's recommended that before contacting Medtech support, you complete the following. Contact MIMS to re-establish the practice's MIMS subscription and obtain registration details. Download and have available the latest MIMS drug formulary full installation from the MIMS website for Medtech Evolution.